Chapter 38. Alone. I stay in the cave all night with Eve, trying to make sense of everything. I rest my head against her shaggy long hair. I think back over the past month, the times Sam worried about trouble with the soldiers, the hushed conversations he shared with Dad, even the way he knew the letter was a secret message. Why wouldn't Mum and Dad want me to join the resistance? I could be as much help as anyone, I know it. Eve grunts and I stroke her ears. She has kept watch with me all night. My clothes are damp from the storm and I shiver as the coldness seeps into my skin. I close my eyes, trying to unscramble my thoughts. I wonder just how many people are in the resistance and think about the different reasons they might have joined. I know I'm not the only one with parents in prison. Sam should have returned by now. He must be heading back to our town. He really has gone. I stop and focus on the only thing I know to be true. I need to get to the Dalai Lama. The wind whistles, sending a chill up my spine. The rain's finally stopped and the storm is further away. It's beginning to get light. With Sam gone, I'm scared to leave the Mandala Circle. I glance at the supplies. Time is ticking and I'm running low. There's probably only enough food for a day or two. Sam left with bones and one of the supply bags. He has half of everything. Slowing my breaths, I crawl to the edge and step outside of the circle. Okay, Eve, I say, it's me and you. We're almost there. Outside there's an eerie wet mist that swamps everything. I can hardly see in front of me. I slip, grabbing onto Eve to stop myself from falling. She's thin. Her matted skirt of thick hair hides the ribcage I feel underneath. Why haven't you been eating? I yell at her. Instantly I hug her neck. I'm sorry, I say, gripping her shaggy coat. We battle onwards up the steep slope. This is the last mountain, I tell Eve. After this, we'll have made it. It sleets. Icy arrows shoot from the sky and sting my face. My feet slip. I look around for another cave. I'm drenched and icicles cling to Eve's hair. We can't go on. Let's turn back, I say. We'll rest and I'll find you some food. I'm shivering badly. I lead her round. She trips. All her weight thuds to the ground as she falls onto her side. Her head smashes into the snow and flakes flurry into the air. Eve! I shout, dropping to my knees next to her. I stroke her head. She looks up at me with tired eyes. Come on, Eve, I plead. Get up! She pulls her head up, then rests it back down. Panic tightens in my chest. Help me! I shout, but there's no one there. A blizzard roars and snow tumbles out of the sky. Pushing her shoulder up with my knees, I try to get her to budge. Get up, Eve! I tug at her horns. I sink into the snow next to her. Our foreheads touch. Her nostrils flare with her fast panting breath, and it warms my face. Please, Eve, I beg. The snow piles up around us. My body is numb. I know we can't stay here for long. We'll rest, I say, just for a minute. I wish Sam was here. Eve's breathing quickens. She grumbles on every exhalation. I curl up into her, burying my head into her neck. I taste my salty tears before they freeze. The snow is the softest blanket. My muscles no longer ache. My body feels heavy. I'm already drifting into a dream world. I can see Mum, Dad and Sam. Everything will be better if I just close my eyes. Chapter 39, Snows. I take a sharp breath. Oxygen shoots into my head. I'm upside down, wrapped in layers of blankets and slung over Sam's shoulder. Sam? Sharp stinging shoots up and down my body. Sam rests me on bones. I hug his neck and let the yak's body warm mine. I shouldn't have left, says Sam quietly. I'm sorry. I tried to find you sooner, but I got lost. Sam takes my feet in his hands and rubs them. There's no feeling in the top of my soul. It's too late, I say. I know what frostbite is, how the blood stops circulating to your toes and then they fall off. Sam keeps on moving my feet. When I got back to the cave, you were gone. I do trust you. You have to believe me. Eve, I say, lifting my head and looking around. Where's Eve? Sam is quiet. His long matted hair falls in front of his face. I turn, expecting to see her sitting behind us, watching me from under her big eyelashes, but she's not there. Only one set of hoof prints winds down the mountain. My heart rips in two. Eve protected me. She saved my life. I'm so sorry, Tash. His voice sounds far away. I think of Eve and it's just too much to bear. I feel as if I'm falling and let myself slip into the darkness. The next time I open my eyes, Sam's built a fire with the last of the dung. I'm wrapped up in everything we have with us. I move my arms and stretch my legs. The circulation slowly comes back. I point and flex my feet. I can feel them. How bad are they? I ask. Tash, Sam says, jumping up and rushing towards me. I think they'll be okay. He dashes over to the pot resting on 2 stones and pours steaming broth into a cup. He wraps my fingers around it. My body feels like it needs to sleep for 1,000,000 years. I take a sip and the warmth of the soup spreads down my throat and into my tummy. How long have I been out for? It's light but gloomy, as if the sun never rose properly. I take a pained breath as I replay what happened. Eve can't be gone. I hug my knees to my chest. Manny needs her. I need her. Where is she? I ask. You were lying in the snow together when I found you, Sam replies. Up there. He gestures to the top of the slope. I have to see her. Sam tilts his head towards me. It's quite far up. I have to check. I hear my voice waver. I have to be certain. Sam nods and helps me stand. He links my arm and together we limp through the land of snows to find Eve.